NMU hockey is making some roster additions for the second half of its season. The Wildcats announced the signings of goaltender Max Weiland and defenseman Olivier Beaulieu today. Weiland comes to Marquette from the Des Moines Buccaneers of the USHL, where he held a 9-7-2 record this season, including a pair of shutouts. Now, Beaulieu, originally from Quebec, joins the Wildcats from the BCHL's Chilliwack Chiefs. The Blue Liner scored 4 goals and handed out 25 assists in just 24 games this season. Now, both players will be on the active roster when Northern returns to the ice on January 3rd at Lake State.